Welcome to the Fireside Chat for Fitness and Nutrition with Adrienne and Ken. Today we're going to be talking about what your range of motion should be and also why eating the rainbow is important. You probably have heard this part before. Please like and subscribe so you always get our newest content. And with that, we're going to dive right in. Ken, you want to kick us off here?
I do, yes, Adrienne. So range of motion, what should it be? What's a good range of motion for each joint? I'm going to go over each one, kind of show you what it should be. Can I tell you what the actual range of motion should be as far as the percentage goes? So let's start off with, I'll start at the top and go down. So basically, pardon me, range of motion in the neck and the cervical. Side to side, it's about 80 degrees. So it should look like this, 80 degrees, almost 90. So if you were to go to the side, this would be, if I can get my neck to 90, looking straight down the shoulder, that would be 90. So almost there is about 80. So that's rotation. So tilting is about 30 degrees to the side. So that's probably close to 30 degrees or so. That should be, that's a side to side. Looking up is 180. You should be able to look straight up. And then down is about 70. You should be able to touch your chin to your chest. I can't quite do it. I've got a little bit tight suboccipital muscles, but I'm working on that. But that's what it should be. That's a good way to test it. Chin should touch your chest. And again, or not again, but these should be pain-free. So it can be stiff, but if it's pain, you want to stop just short of the pain. That is your range of motion, not how far you can go with pain, but without pain. Stiffness is okay. Pain is not okay. Let's see. So I'll do the shoulder. There's a lot of range of motions in shoulder, so I'm just going to do a couple of them. Flexion is 180 degrees, so it should be straight up like this. And extension should be about 60 degrees behind you. So here's 0. It should be about 60 degrees. Internal rotation, which looks like this. Internal rotation, that's 90. So it's like here. So that's 90. External rotation should be about 45 to 50. So from here to here is about 45 degrees. From here to here is about 90. That's internal rotation. Here, about 45 to 50 degrees. Trunk flexion and extension. Trunk flexion should be 90. So you should be able to go, and your back should be parallel to the floor. And then extension's about 30 degrees. It looks about like that. Let's see. Trunk rotation. Well, let me do trunk lateral flexion first. So lateral flexion is about 30 degrees. So typically, you should be able to touch your hand to the side of your knee. Now, some people may have shorter limbs than others, so it's not really a set in stone way to tell. But if you can touch the outside of your knee, that's typically a good sign. But it's basically 30 degrees to each side. Then rotation, if I need to do this sitting, so I will. It sets your hips if you sit. And this is 45 degrees to the side, so you should be able to go like this. The shoulders should be pointing straight to 45 degrees. This is 90, which is kind of tough. But if you can just rotate 45 degrees, that is your range of motion for rotation of the trunk. Hip flexion and extension hip flexion is 130 degrees. So about right here, like this, 130 degrees. And extension is about 10 degrees. So if you were to be on the floor here, lifting up your leg, it doesn't go up very high. 10 degrees is not very high. Extension it's just about 10 degrees. Knee extension and flexion. Knee flexion is about 130 degrees. So if you were to go about right there, that's about 130 degrees. And extension is a little bit past 0, but if you can just straighten your knee, that is fine. A good way to see if you have good extension is if you press this knee into the floor, does the heel come off the ground? Can you see that where the heel comes off the ground? That is good extension. If you can't make your heel come off the ground, you want to work on that. That's important. Extension is important for many things. Also, dorsiflexion or ankle flexion and extension. So dorsiflexion is about 10 degrees. So let me get this out of the way. So you pull this back It's about 10 degrees. It's not very far. And what's called plantar flexion is about 45 degrees, 45 to 50 degrees. So there is your basic. There's a whole bunch of other ranges of motions, but those are the big ones. Do you have any questions, Adrienne?
I think you said the head goes from like 180 degrees, but it goes from like your chin all the way up to the ceiling.
Correct.
Okay.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah. And it should be pain-free, as you mentioned. So I guess if anybody has issues, you should definitely look at some of our other videos of contact.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. If you have problems with range of motion, then stretching, strengthening certain muscle groups will help with that.
Okay, well, that was excellent. So why do we want to eat the rainbow? Eating the rainbow is really more than just that catchy phrase like, oh, I should be doing that. It is a very simple and yet a powerful strategy for balanced nutrition and better health. And as an integrative and functional dietitian nutritionist, I encourage my clients to try to eat a wide variety of colorful fruits and vegetables. A lot of times we get into ruts, so it's really important to just try some new things. And the reason is that this provides a wide range of phytonutrients that go beyond the basics of just getting your carbohydrates, protein, fat, your vitamins and minerals. Try to think of like each color as a different team member that is giving you unique benefits to your body, supporting your immunity, your brain health, giving you glowing skin, helping your heart. And so let's dive into some of the main colors and some of the benefits to help get you started. Well, red is generally kind of more of a heart protector in the terms of like what you're getting from red foods. So think of tomatoes, strawberries, red bell peppers. They all get their color from lycopene and anthocyanins. Now, lycopene has been known for quite a long time that it has heart protective properties. It can help reduce blood pressure. It can help improve your cholesterol levels. And anthocyanins are found in red apples and cherries, and they have anti-inflammatory properties that can help support your heart and even improve your memory function. So that's some red reasons why you should eat red. And orange and yellow are kind of like more immunity boosters. Think of like carrots, oranges, again, orange bell peppers would be really good. They are packed with beta carotene, vitamin C. These are good for immune function, skin health, eye health. And beta carotene is converted into vitamin A in the body, and that supports our vision and our immune health. So good reasons to include that. Other foods would be sweet potatoes, apricots, mangoes, and those can also help boost collagen production, which is good for our skin and our joints. Greens, a little bit harder for people to get in sometimes. Not the most beautiful color to some, I think it's great. But basically, if you're including things like spinach, broccoli, kale, they have chlorophyll, which is a compound with natural detoxifying properties. And they are also rich in folate, potassium, fiber, all good things for heart health, digestion, and reducing inflammation. You can also include cruciferous vegetables like Brussels sprouts, which are pretty much in season, and cabbage. And these contain sulforaphane, which helps the body detoxify from environmental toxins, of which there are a lot in our water, food, pesticides on the lawn, all that kind of stuff. And it also helps with hormone balance. Now we get to near the end of the rainbow where it's more the blue and purple. So eggplant, blueberries, purple cabbage, those are rich in anthocyanins, just like the same compounds found in the red foods. These antioxidants support brain health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. Really good. Purple fruits and vegetables are also linked to a lower risk of cognitive decline and may help support bone health due to their high levels of flavonoids and other compounds that help strengthen the structure of the bones. And I think we could all use more of that too. So some ideas, it doesn't have to be really hard to start eating the rainbow. I would say just try adding one new color, like if you're used to eating a banana every day, maybe we switch it up to an apple one day or an orange, something along those lines. You can also maybe add some red bell peppers to a stir fry. You can put blueberries or raspberries into your morning oatmeal. You can put spinach into your smoothie if you're trying to get more of the green color. And then just try making each meal more colorful. And and that's fun. It's beautiful to look at. It's awesome to eat because it's giving you a bunch of balanced, nutritious variety of foods. So any questions, Ken?
Sounds delicious. No question.
I hope it's not lunchtime for everybody. So if you have anything that you have tried in the past or with, that has helped you either with your range of motion, maybe you do regular stretching, or you have been having smoothies just to help get your rainbow in essentially every day, we would love to hear that. Or if there are any topics we haven't covered that you'd like us to, feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you all next time. Take care.
Bye.